This is my fourth recording of this deck profile I promised last video. I've been having a lot of memory stick issues, so let's hope this one works. Here's the list. 3 Volcanic Shell, 3 Volcanic Rocket, 3 Don Zaloog, 3 Gravekeeper Spy, 2 Dekoichi, 2 DD Crow, 1 Card Trooper, 1 Gale, 1 Morphing Jar, 1 Gravekeeper's Descendant, 2 Blaze Accelerator, 3 Black Garden, 2 Pot of Avarice, 1 Smashing Ground, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, 3 Raigeki Break, 2 Starlight Road, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Wind Blast, 1 Solemn, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Torrential. The main focus of this deck is this guy. He is my Judgment Dragon, my Dark Arm Dragon, my Infernity Archfiend. He is so good. You summon this guy, he gets you this thing, which you can then use to feed this, or pitch these guys for free removal. The free removal is huge, because once you get Black Garden on the field, you have this guy on the field, they're forced to set stuff. They set Ryko, Emmer's Blade, Hamster, Dandelion. I guess Dandelion's not a great example, but you just discard the Volcanic Shell, the Blaze Accelerator, their monster dies, you still have Rocket, you still have your Volcanic Shell, you lost nothing, they lost their set. And you still have the tempo for the normal summon this turn. You can go set Don Zaloog so you can flip him next turn to deal damage, you can go set Dekoichi, draw your card next turn, set Card Trooper, try to mill. So much stuff you can do with that. Starlight Road protects your setups, obviously. You have continuous stuff like Blaze Accelerator, Blackguard. You like to have huge backfields so you can maintain control of the game. I just turned this deck list into a huge mess doing this. Forgive me. Getting that off the board. Just for example, turn 1. If you go turn 1 Volcanic Rocket, set Bottomless Trap Hole. What are they going to do? Well, if they're Infernities, you lose anyway, because you apparently can't beat Infernities no matter what you do with this deck. So, yeah, let's just leave it at that. X-sabers, they either explode on you and you would lose no matter what deck you're running, or they set something. If they set something, you have the Blaze Accelerator to pop it. You can summon the Don Zaloog, attack over the Dark Soul, rip a card from their hand. You can respond more passive, set Gravekeeper Spy, flip it next turn so you can kill the guy next turn if you don't have the shell. You can go Black Garden, stop their setups. There's so many things you can do off this simple opening. And there's so little your opponent can do. Turn 1, set Gravekeeper Spy. Obviously a very strong opening. If they attack it, you just get Descendant, pop their monster, possibly summon Zaloog and rip a card from their hand. It's just a very strong play. Under Garden, if you can go Spy, even just get Spy, you have 24 damage on the board. With Garden on the field, that's essentially 2 2400 attack monsters. So these guys run over Monarchs with Black Garden on the field. Except Mobius, because Mobius pops Garden with an optional effect. DD Crow. This card hits everything right now. X-sabers stops the loops. Quick Draw stops the Breeze Dragon, Pot of Avarice. Infernities, you lose anyway, but it stops the Archfiend loops, it stops Necromancer. Just overall a good card, makes matchups more solid. This looks terrible now. Black Garden. People play this. When I see people play this deck, they go things like turn 1, summon Rocket, play Black Garden. This loses to so many different plays. Just for example, if you go summon Rocket, Black Garden, they go Shurikalit. They now have a guy that doesn't die in battle because they searched Gale, make Armor Master. You have 2 tokens, but those tokens aren't doing anything. Unless you can out that Armor Master, you lose the game. It's that easy. There are people that go turn 1 set Spy at play Garden, which is even worse because you have nothing going for you right now. When Spy's flipped, they get a free token. You're forced to be passive summon Descendant in defense with 750 attack, which is smaller than their token. So Spy pops their monster. Descendant's not doing anything. He's just sitting there with 1200 defense. So yeah, hold the Black Garden. Don't just play it as soon as you draw it. I've lost because of that. I've lost because I've held it too long. I hate this card. I think I lose to it just as much as my opponents do. And it's mostly because I keep screwing up, because I'm bad, as I've explained in my previous video. What other cards? Oh, Raigeki Break. Kills Launcher. Kills Emmer's Blade. Kills non-Stardust Dragon Synchros. Running 3, because it kills stuff. I like killing stuff. Killing stuff is very good. Spinning stuff isn't as effective right now as I would like it to be. You spin something to the top deck, they combo off next turn. Raigeki Break, they combo off you, kill the launcher, they don't combo off again, ever. Dekoichi. This card has been going in and out of my deck every 10 minutes. I got 9th place at a 1K this weekend running this deck, beating Gladiators, X-sabers, which weren't even complete, Aliens, because I have an X1 record round 2 because I'm good. I lost to Infernity 2-0, completely crushed. Like, I drew 2 crows game 1, I drew 2 crows and a crevice game 2, and still lost both. The deck just wins off top decks sometimes. It's insane. He's down to nothing. He has, like, Archfiend to defense, 2 face downs. Rips the Archfiend. And I lose. I said Archfiend to defense. I meant Necromancer, sorry. Yeah, these guys were Doom Calibers that weekend. Doom Calibers were nice. They have 18 defense. You can set them. If they attack into them, they don't die. Because 18's huge. Turn into attack position, run over their guy, and you got this giant Divine Wrath just sitting on your side of the field. Back to Volcanic Rocket. Summon him. Search Blaze Accelerator. Win the game. Yeah. Maybe get some insult with the Don Zaloog every now and then. This deck has so much synergy. Like, it's difficult to throw it all in the video because I don't know how I would explain half of it. Again, like Zaloog, Garden, they're forced into setting. Blaze Accelerator, pop their sets until they run out of sets, then Don Zaloog gets free hits in. Yeah, that's what the deck is like right now, after me throwing cards everywhere. Yeah. I can understand why some people don't like Spy, because they tend to go turn 1, set Spy, Garden, which makes Spy really, really bad. Instead, you should just go turn 1, set Spy, hold Garden, wait for them to attack, get the Descendant, pop their monster, summon a monster, then Black Garden. Because now you have 2 monsters, neither of them halved. Your opponent has nothing, maybe some backfields. If they torrential, you obviously don't play Garden, but you're just in a hugely controlling position. Don Zaloog gets a hit in, your opponent loses a card. Even if it's just Volcanic Rocket, you still gain a card from the Blaze Accelerator. Then you set your defense, maybe a Bottomless, Starlight Road. Nothing gets through that, you just win. Pot of Avarice. It's, well, Pot of Avarice. Volcanic Shell. Gravekeeper Spy. DD Crow. I'm approaching the 10-minute mark, so I'm going to cut this off. I'm not sure what else I need to explain. I wasn't running MST for a while. Then I realized Infernities exist, so I need to pop the launchers. And it's good for just popping Bottomless Chapels or Torrentials that ruin me sometimes. But yeah, I'll cut this off here. See you. Leave comments. I like comments. Any questions or comments? Bye.